Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. You are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio. And today, man, we're going to talk about why leaf blowers are a problem. Now, first, you know what I'm saying, I just got to go on the record to say, you know what I'm saying, I don't have anything against, any race of people. You know what I'm saying? This comes from, this issue that I'm talking about comes from traumatic experience. You know what I'm saying? And, I just want to say that everything that I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying, does not apply to, the lawnmower. It does not apply to the weed whacker, nor does it apply to the tree trimmer. Okay? This particular subject is about leaf blowers and why they are a problem. Okay, now I'm born and raised Southern California, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, Pasadena, California is where I've spent a big portion of my life, you know what I'm saying, and especially as an adult, you know what I'm saying, and a full-time pedestrian, you know what I'm saying, I've had to walk everywhere that I go, you know what I'm saying, and I have a very extensive history of homelessness, you know what I mean, so, when I'm walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, on my way to go where I'm going, you know what I mean? Don't matter what time of day it is, you know what I'm saying? It could be 3 p.m, it could be 2 a.m, you know what I'm saying? I come across a leaf blower, and I'm going to tell you that, my frustration for leaf blowers didn't come from just like seeing them and just getting angry. You know what I'm saying? This has come from years and years, you know what I'm saying, of walking through the neighborhood and inevitably coming across leaf blowers. And here's why leaf blowers are a problem. So first and foremost, I just want to say it really became a problem for me when, I was sleeping in this, in the hallway of this commercial business complex, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, 4:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying, the maintenance guy would come with the leaf blower, electric leaf blower, you know what I'm saying, and wake me up with that shit by blowing me with the leaf blower, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, me getting up, him telling me to get up and leave is one thing, but the way that he would do it would not, he would not get my cooperation. And, there was one day where he came with it, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to wake me up with that. And he woke me up in such a ugly way. You know what I mean? That he was like, I was just like, man, go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, man, I'm about to call the police. He had an accent. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, I'm about to call the police. And I'm like, I hit it with the I just woke up. So I hit it with the wittiest response that I could. I'm like, well, I'm going to call the fire department. You know what I mean? That's what I told him. You know what I mean? And, even I kind of laughed at myself, But, moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Sure enough, the cop came, you know what I'm saying? It was a biker cop, you know what I'm saying, doing their early morning traffic. They be in the cut trying to catch people, you know what I'm saying? They be doing that, you know what I mean? So that dude pulled up, told me I had to leave, and it was what it was, you know what I'm saying? And, that's what really started to make, there was a couple instances where he woke me up with that leaf blower machine, and that's really what sparked the traumatic experience. But even more, to complement that, to attribute, you know what I'm saying, that those particular situations, walking on any street. So here's the deal. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bam. I'm on Lake in Washington. You feel me? Okay, I got to make it over to Los Robles and Orange Grove. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of just going all the way down and over, I'm cutting through the neighborhood diagonal, and I got my way that I go. And it don't matter which way I go, because the chances are high that I'm gonna run into a leaf blower at any time, any day of the week. You know what I mean? And here's why. Because on any given street, you know what I'm saying, there's a leaf blower who has an account, you know what I'm saying, and he goes and does that account. So it's Monday. You know what I'm saying? A gardening service has an account at a house. They go and do the house. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It could be that same gardener at a different house. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be another gardening service, and it's their day of the week on that block. You know what I'm saying? And the gardeners are so much on it. You know what I'm saying? The gardener game, you know what I'm saying? In LA, Southern California, is so rich. You know what I'm saying? That, you can guarantee that there's quite a few gardeners, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be hitting that block throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? And, another thing that's made it a problem, you know what I'm saying, why leaf blowers are a problem, you know what I'm saying, is because, they start early, you know what I'm saying? So in the city that I'm from, you know what I'm saying, there's an ordinance, right, that leaf blowers are allowed to start, or the gardeners, you know what I'm saying, are allowed to start at 7 in the morning. Now, if you ask me, that's too damn early. Okay, that's just too damn early. Who wants to fucking, who wants to hear a loud machine outside of their, window, you know what I'm saying? Or from across the street, whatever, at 7 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Now, everyone has different situation, different regimen, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to say, like, get up, you're lazy. Listen, that has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the point. The point is, you know what I'm saying, in my case, you know what I'm saying, I was working the graveyard, you know what I'm saying? I get off at 5 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I go to my little cut, you know what I mean, and get whatever rest I could, you know what I'm saying, as the day comes in, and bam, you know what I'm saying, you starting at 7:30, man, they so eager, man, they starting at 6:30, 6:45, you know what I'm saying, because ain't nobody gonna say nothing, you know what I mean, so they gonna do it, you know what I mean, but there's, little old, disgruntled Michael Taylor, you know what I'm saying, who just so happens to give up, and, I'm aggravated by it, you know what I mean, so, as time went on, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to see that, there's no way that I can evade having to cross a leaf blower, you know what I'm saying? When you've been homeless, the way I've been homeless, you know what I'm saying, and you try to stay as clean as much as you can for as long as you can, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, I have to bust through a leaf blower, you know what I'm saying? And, they blowing dirt around, you know what I mean? And I've seen leaf blowers on the roof at 2, 3 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And, there was there's times where, like, I come across, dual leaf blowers, and they give me 2 of them together, you know what I'm saying? And, it's just like, it really boggles my mind, you know what I'm saying, to see how there's so many of them, you know what I mean? Like, I just had to get the fuck up out of California, you know what I'm saying? That was the only way that I could get away from that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody was feeling it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know what I'm saying, had to deal with that struggle the way I did, And, I just gotta say, man, they do it all hours of the day and night, you know what I'm saying? And there was a time where, you know what I'm saying, I really got into it with a leaf blower, man, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those times where I got off at 5 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Hour and a half into my little rest, I hear the little thing start, you know what I mean? And, I try to sleep through it for like 30 minutes and then I just snap, you know what I'm saying? And he was on the other side, you know what I'm saying? So where I was sleeping, he was on the other side, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was in the front yard and he was on the other side. Like, I'm on Mentor, he's on Lake Avenue, right? And directly on the other side of me. So, bam. I went across the, man, I hop up, you know what I'm saying, off the couch on the porch, you know what I'm saying? I hop up, bail across the block, run around the block, and see this leaf blower, you know what I'm saying, over here blowing a parking lot, an empty ass parking lot at 6:30 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? An empty parking lot, my guy, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, dude, no. First of all, you gotta wait till 7. Second of all, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And he's over there not giving a fuck because they love to use that shit, man. They love to use that leaf blowing machine, man. Even when it ain't no job to do, they just love to use that motherfucker. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I really developed a fucking frustration for that machine, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really mad at Craftsman and all the fucking manufacturers who put that fucking shit together, you know what I mean? Excuse my language, but, I really feel a deep sense of appreciation when I see people sweeping it up, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get up out of California. You know what I'm saying? I was like, getting out of LA, there's not enough. You know what I'm saying? I go up to Ventura County, I bet it's still a problem. You know what I mean? So I came all the way up the coast just to get away from, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that were driving me crazy. So, it's your boy, Mistah Wilson. That's why leaf blowers are a problem. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel the same way, you know what I'm saying, feel free to leave comments. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about these issues, man, because, I'm talking about a lot of stuff that, people feel that they can't talk about because people ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody. I'm not, it's all good. You know what I mean? I'm just expressing my frustrations, You know what I'm saying? Because there's no one that I have to talk to about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to share it with the world, and hopefully I can reach people that are going through some of the same things. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, it's your boy, Mistah Wilson. This is why leaf blowers are a problem. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, thewilsonblock.net. You know what I'm saying? Check out the blog. Make sure you buy a copy of the Wilson Block magazine. And, you know what I'm saying? Support the movement, man. Every time you buy a copy of the magazine, you support a local artist. You know what I'm saying? You help them share their story in hopes of inspiring the world, man. And Wilson Block 100 Radio is a real podcast. It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. You know what I'm saying? If you find my number, the 626-817-6978, man, I'll talk to my fans. I'll talk to the people who, you know what I'm saying, listen to my podcast, and reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear from you. I like to hear the feedback. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. Mistah Wilson, Wilson Block 100 Radio, son. We at.